try. Because we had a slight problem with the system earlier, so I'm going to do it with the T-Mobile device instead and see if this thing. The reason why it looks like this, of course, is because I don't have enough light on. So let me throw some more light at the subject, and then we can see better, and then also probably will play better too. So we were talking about having a meet or greet, because the one with Gracie was fun. I actually had a good time. Now, Skynet was talking about is saying should do some music, more mainstream music. As far as between calls, I'll be honest when I say this, I don't think it's necessarily feasible because there's nobody out there who is going to be answering the phone. So how am I supposed to take phone calls and then do the meet and greet and try to schedule the music at the same time? That's just not going to happen. So I would like to consider it, but I'm just not sure if it's gonna work. I just don't know. Okay, but I'll tell you what I do know is I had a good time talking to Gracie, and we had a chance to sit down and talk about different things, on and off camera. She said that she does like my singing. She said I think you sound pretty good, and she said, like, with the Lynn Anderson song, you seem to really have a nice sound with Lynn Anderson and some of the country ballads and stuff. And then I showed her some of the songs that people were requesting, and they said some of the songs, like Rape, as well as I Touch Myself, does not really feel like it's appropriate for the show. And so I said, besides some of the new stuff, I have no clue of how to sing it because I don't even know the lyrics. I said at least some of the older songs I can get. And if we do a meet and greet in person, perhaps we can actually have actual singing at the meet and greet. Depending on how many people show up, a meet and greet will allow us to have access to maybe an auditorium, a radio, and being able to sing, and then we won't have to worry about copyright infringement because it would not actually be live. It would be a meet and greet. It would be only for people who actually showed up for the meet and greet. So that would be a great idea to have. Obviously, because I am legally blind and I cannot drive a car, obviously meet and greet would have to be in a place that I can easily get to, which would probably, in my case, would be Winsted. So, yes, it would be in Winsted, and that's exactly what we'd have to do. That's much better rate than 580. Yeah. Why was it crashing earlier? Well, it actually wasn't crashing. It was just that the stream was more stream than the MPEG could send out at a constant rate. Frontier has got to wake itself up and get its head out of its collective ass and seriously improve the internet connection. It is not acceptable that an ISP with a couple billion of people in Connecticut and other states in the American continent cannot install fiber optic cables in more cities. I know fiber optics are expensive, but this is really ridiculous because it is affecting every single person, every single YouTuber needs the bandwidth to upload the stream, and it doesn't matter if you're only doing 640 by 360 as I am, or if you're doing 1080 by 720p. It doesn't, or even 1080p. Okay, you need the quality. You need to be able to get the bandwidth that you need to make a good stream, and it should not even be a question of making me pay up the ass without the fast lane and basically wonder why the hell I'm not getting a good service. I don't even know why. Besides, obviously, they think that the small towns probably don't think they really a conjunctified fiber, but they are using fiber optic cables in parts of Winsted, so there's no reason why a FiOS connection could not be made available for buildings like mine. That's just my opinion. And a FiOS is what I need to be able to keep my network pipes clean and make sure we have the data to go. But so that's another story for the future. And okay, also Skynet and I were talking earlier about playing World of Warcraft, and I wanted to point out that even if I was to play World of Warcraft, one of the first things I'm going to run into is the issue of needing enough bandwidth to play the game. Never mind that scruffy guy with the beard and the stuff. It says, when you need is speed because you're stuck in a game and won't load, Frontier's got you covered. No, you don't have us covered. Sorry. 1.1 megabit per second up, 16 megabits per second down. If the 16 megabits per second down was 16 megabits per second up and 16 megabits per second down, i.e. symmetrical digital subscriber line, that would be a hell of an improvement, but that's not the case. I have to use my T-Mobile interface. Right now for this, I'm using for this show. This thing, just so I can stream this show, just to see if this thing doesn't die on me, and also see if the quality improves. I did an earlier show, and unfortunately, the thing basically was unhappy and basically told me where to stick it, and it wasn't in a very nice place. Frontier kind of got whiny and said, you know, because I had I didn't have the slide on, I only had this slide on, and it was too dark, and the camera was using too many bits to encode the video. So, yeah, okay, it's because it's dark, you know, it's nighttime. And sometimes I do stream without turning on the other camera, but for some reason it just didn't have enough light, and I was like, sorry, I can't give you the quality picture you want, so you can go, you can, pay, you can pound sand. That is indeed unfortunate. That is indeed the way it is. That is indeed the way my network is. So yeah, if you do wonder why I sometimes get frustrated, now you know why. Okay. Now, another thing I'm having a problem with is obviously there's only one person watching the show right now. And if you watched the last two parts and wondered what happened to them, in short, what happened was the two video pieces went totally bananas. They were just terrible. They did not work at all. And I just wanted to basically start fresh. So, unfortunately, they're still sitting here in Facebook. I should get rid of them on Facebook because they are no good. And that's what I'm going to do. So let me go to my Facebook here. And, because I already marked them all with privet on the other system. So, let's mark them privet on this one. MicheleMarieDalene alive. Da-da-da. Let's be sure you get the right one. That's me there. Yeah, okay. That's me live. Okay, this is me live now. Let's see, where's the date and time on this? 2 views. Well, I'll make it no views. Yeah. No, wait, you know what? I got a better idea. Let me just hide this. Yeah, I'm gonna hide this. Okay, so I'm gonna hide it. That way I don't, in case it turns out I really want to keep it, then at least I won't lose it. So I can go back and So this is me from earlier. Hide this one from timeline for now, and then until I figure out what to do with it. Make sure I got the right ones, because right now I'm live on here anyway. So, yeah. So I'm watching live. Grace, yeah. So that's good. So basically, to make a long story short, is that the live stream was today. This is like the third one. Okay, 10 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. How many people are watching the live one? The live one. That's a good question right now. I do not see anyone on the live now. Live now. live now. Okay, so I don't know. It's just me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna mark this, share the group. We're gonna go send this to the home page. Alright, so this is the one that's live now. This is the one that is live now. Okay, so that's good. So we know that's the live one. Yep, live now. Live now. Okay. So one of the things is that I'm really just, really just kind of excited to see that we got one person on here. I like your new pictures. Thank you very much. Yes. By the way, Gracie, the girl that I interviewed today, said that she would help me with some artwork for some merchandise I'm working on. I'm going to make some merchandise for sale. Things like t-shirts, mugs, little short knickknacks, little stationary things. And she also watched the documentary, and she thought the documentary was fantastic. So yeah, it's definitely is going to be a very big deal for everybody who is watching that. I should point that out real quick. Do you think that Nightbot is alive and waking? I don't see why Nightbot wouldn't be. Okay, by the way, if you are also interested in the Discord, okay, there's the first one. Yes, you can watch the documentary. Please do. It'll be very educational for you. Now, let me bring up another thing that me and Gracie were talking about, which we did not mention on the actual interview. I really still would like to try to get volunteers to help here in the studio. Set decorators, people who can help with audio, video, camera work, things like that. Relatively easy stuff to do. Just want to get more people to come in and help out with the show, because this would be great if we can get more people on here. It would be fantastic. And it doesn't cost anything, but it's got to be volunteers right now because I don't have the money to pay people. I know. So me and the guy, ew, what? Do it for free? Are you fucking kidding me? No, actually, I'm serious. It's a voluntary position. It will give you a letter of reference. If you work out well for me, I would give you a letter of reference. I also want people to help me write scripts, skits, sing, perform music. Eventually, you gotta be doing more than that. But right now, it's just pretty much it. So if you're interested, what do you got to lose? Not a damn thing. Really. It's that simple. You get a chance to see the future of my channel. You get to be part of the future. And that would be awesome, right? You get a chance to be part of the show. You get a chance to see the North American Snow Queen Palace. You get a chance to be, you get a chance to talk to the trolls on the phone. You get a chance to basically, be a part of something in Winsted that is potentially is going to become a significant thing for the future of Winsted's economy. Even if right now it doesn't seem like much, it's still a lot. And Winsted needs that. Winsted needs this because Winsted is still, it's a small town that still needs people to help make that small town atmosphere into something successful. And we only do one live show now on the weekend on Saturday. And especially on Saturdays, which is most people don't have work on that day or are out of school. We can work out a deal where, for the other days, you can't do Saturday because of your job or whatever, but maybe you can help me say on Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. Maybe occasionally help with camera work or sound work. It's fine. The point is that we need volunteers. And at a meet and greet, if we actually ever do have a meet and greet, we're going to need volunteers too, because we're going to need people to record it for archival reasons for the future. And because obviously they're going to have me being the master of ceremonies, and I'm going to be stuck doing the whole thing from singing songs to answering questions and things like that. And that's something else. Is again, like I said, when the meet and greet is right now, is I'm going to be looking for locations. But I need you to let me know what date, when would be a good time. Because we know we have Samhain coming up on the 31st. Okay? And that's fine. If you want to have it on Samhain, we can have it on Samhain. But I gotta be honest, if we have like 100 people show up, there's no way I can do 100 people in this apartment. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Maybe I can get 100 people to go to ABC Pizza. If I have enough people confirm that they're coming, I could probably get ABC Pizza to agree to let me rent the dining room for the show, and then we can have have a show that way. Absolutely possible. Absolutely possible. But on the other hand, if you really want my opinion, this how close to the top. I can find that close. We'll see what we can do for the future. Just post. So what I gotta do is remember, if Marty Roberts can basically create Storm Area 51, they can't stop all of us as a joke, and he can get away with it. And he's talking about storming a military base. Of course, it's a very special military base. Everybody knows it's secret alien stuff. Yes. Okay. How about something a little bit less frightening? How about something like, let's meet the North American Snow Queen. They can't stop all of us. Well, assuming I can find a dining room big enough, or if the weather is still cooperating, maybe next year we can do something with a park or something. I still want to do this, so I've been wanting to do it for a few years. Alright, guys. That's it for now. That was what I was going to try to say earlier, and we had some computer problems, and there wasn't much I could do about it. But for now, anybody has any suggestions, please do not be afraid to post in the comment section below this video. And for now,